So I'm here with Niclas Rosendahl from TV2. Niclas, tell us a bit about your role in the company.
Yes, I would love to. I'm the Director of Entertainment, a fantastic title, as you may hear. I'm responsible for the kind of the product development, the content engagement, and the business development of TV2 products, which means that we are capturing the kind of fixed TV business and also the streaming initiatives that we have under the entertainment umbrella.
And in which territories?
In Sweden.
In Sweden.
In Sweden only.
In Sweden only.
Yes.
So you were here today on a panel which was looking at issues of competition and cooperation between different pay TV services of various kinds.
Yes.
What was your perspective? What was the argument you wanted to get across?
I would kind of would like to push a challenge to kind of the rest of the group and the rest of the audience to say that we need to continue to develop. I see some good momentum in the sense that we as operators, and now I'm thinking of the kind of the entire operator parts with Telenor and Telia, and of course Tele2 as the kind of stronghold. We are very focused on the customer experience at the moment, which is the first time since I've started that we are this kind of customer obsessed, which is a good thing, especially for our customers. We are so good at kind of, very friendly at point of sale, but then kind of forget them for 24 months when they have binding period. I don't really hear that at the moment, which is very, very good because that is increasing the competition. And that's also what I would like to kind of challenge the rest of the audience as well, to kind of continue to work with that customer experience and to be that customer obsessed. And that goes for content partners, for technical kind of developers and what have you, to have that kind of inner drive to make sure that our customers really have the best of it.
Do you think that kind of customer-first perspective has come from the process of competition, and particularly with some of the global streamers and how they think about customer experience?
Yes, I do so. I mean, if I just look in the mirror, what we have been historically is that we have been a provider making sure that we send the TV signal from one place to another, and we have no idea what's happening at the other end. But what has happened with all of the smart TV devices, with the apps and what have you, is that we get so much more data and can help the customer to enjoy better things. Just as the kind of streaming partners has been doing for quite some time. But now it's time for us operators to really kind of make our mark in this territory, which I really, really look forward to.
The last 3 years or so have seen some pretty difficult times for all of us.
Yes.
What kind of changes have you observed in your space, in the industry space over the period?
I would say that the relationship between us as operators or us at Tele2 versus our content partners have shifted, especially when it comes to kind of the global giants. Not gonna mention them by names, but that has shifted quite a lot. Before the pandemic, it was not hard to get them to the table. Of course, we had some collaboration, but the collaboration was more or less more focused on them and making sure that we gave more subscribers into their packages and what have you. Now we are actually entering into another phase where they face some competition between each other. And when they are very focused on also minimizing churn. And if there are anything that we are good at Tele2, it's preventing churn. That's the kind of the core part of it. Bundle everything with connectivity products, make sure the customer is happy throughout the time, making sure that you have customer service on the local language. That's what we do. And that has been the kind of the drastic change that they are now more open to work with us. And that will lead to kind of an increasing customer experience to both find the content, but also so that from the content partner's perspective also reduces churn.
Very interesting. Looking ahead, what do you see in terms of major shifts and changes happening in the industry?
That's a tough question. On the panel, I said that no one else knows what will happen. So maybe I should just continue with that approach. But if I would be allowed to guess a bit, I would say that the kind of super aggregators will continue as a concept. And that will actually help the consumers in a way. And that's the kind of belief that I go in with into the future.
Do you see yourself as a super aggregator?
Yes, I do.
Do you see yourself as competing with the likes of Amazon or Apple as aggregators?
No, I would see them as partners. I think that's the kind of a mind shift that we are also in. That, I mean, they are not competitors anymore. They need to be partners. Just as we have partnered up with Android TV to make sure that we have our TV hub implemented on their platform, they are partners in this. So as the kind of the bigger content giants as well. That's how I see it.
Okay. So obviously the players here in the Nordic markets are not giant on the global stage, right? In comparison to those big players that you have referenced, particularly the global streamers. And, you know, we've already talked about this a little bit, but what else do you think the players here need to do to be successful in the face of that competition?
I do think that the Viaplay is on the right path. We made a strategic partnership with Viaplay covering the Swedish market. And from their point of view, I mean, they would get the benefit of that low churn, making sure that we are continue to sell their products, making sure that they kind of have their growth now on the kind of Swedish field, while they are also focusing on the international expansion. I do think that that's the kind of the right approach for Viaplay in that sense. Then, I mean, the other local player in the Swedish market is C More and Telia. And at the moment, I don't want to go in and speculate on what they are doing with their kind of partnership crisis with Viaplay that they have at the moment.
But internationally, you think Viaplay can be successful outside of the Nordics?
It seems like they've done a fairly good job, I would say, with the launch in Netherlands, and you see those numbers. I'm pretty sure that they will kind of continue that journey. They are focusing on the sports, which is a good part and a kind of a key aspect to make sure that you have some growth and some traction. So yes, I do see, at least kind of from a Swedish perspective, I do see Viaplay as a very good partner.
Niclas, thank you so much.
Thank you.